How many of you believe in rebirth? How many of you believe in rebirth in the same life? Today, I'm going to share you a story of a person who was reborn due to his passion and determination. This story also explains how he was reborn like a phoenix, more beautifully and courageously. Once upon a time, there was a boy who born in a middle class Muslim family. He used to play with girls. He used to paint his nails with brilliant colors, and much more than a girl did. But after living this 26 years of life, unfortunately, he is no more. Today, he is Zara Sheikha. You can call me Zara. While I am the first transgender individual from India who is becoming a part of a multinational company, this didn't happen easily for me. I dare to dream this at some point of time in my life. And today, I get to live that dream. When this leading digital and technology services company welcomed me on board as a senior HR associate, I felt really proud and great to be part of this organization due to the culture. It's unique by welcoming me as an employee without any discrimination. However, I was taken on board by the organization not just because of I'm a transgender. This opportunity knocked me because I'm educated and I had the right workspace attitude. Talking about the education, the experience, the first thing strikes in my mind about education is knowledge gain. Education gives us opportunity to understand the world around us that elaborates the vision and the perspectives of each and everyone. Education gives us opportunity to fight better, to understand the situations, to understand how to survive, and education will definitely give you opportunities. At the stage of my high school studies, when I realized education is so important for my future to achieve my goals, I wake up early in the morning, 6 a.m. I used to do my homework till midnight. I practiced a lot. I learned classical dance. Whatever I wished to complete in my school days, whatever I thought, everything I completed because education is important. I understood. I used to look forward each and everything in my school, and I get a very good time with my schoolmates and from my teachers. On one side, this was happening, but however, on the other end, it was not pleasant. Things were extremely different. There are so many things in my childhood that I don't want to remember because I was always pressurized under my family, among my friends, and my schoolmates. Still, couple of memories haunts me. Like my classmates used to bully me, always mocked at me, and they used some derogatory words to address me. Such dreams were not colorful, and still, I do not want to remember those days even. As a child, I used to make girlfriends. I used to play with girls. My father used to tell me that I will definitely bring some shame to my family. He bullied it a lot at home. Why can't you grow your beard? Why can't you grow your mustache? Why you are crying a lot? Why you are not matured? Be like a man. Be matured. So I heard these things many times when I was growing up. I used to feel pressure. I used to feel stressed because of these things happening in my life. And even I feel strange that what is my body is about. I couldn't understand how my body reacts. But I was not sure what is and why this is happening. And I tried to go with the flow of my life, but I feel suffocated everywhere. I was not even feeling happy. I felt to end this life. This is the end of my life. I can't go ahead. I can't move further. So I took courage. I talked to my sister when I was just 10 years old that I don't want to be a boy. I just wanted to be a girl. In my family, she was the one who accepted me as I am. She listened me many times. However, she tried to convince my parents, still they wouldn't change their mindset. And continuously she believed that I will change. But I never accepted go for an extreme change. I don't want to be. As a young teenager, I would see other transgender women who refer to in India might be as hijras on the way to my school and college. I was watching at them and I was seeing their life experience every day. Unfortunately, it is not pleasant one. I took courage. I picked up courage and talked to them. One day, I expressed my interest that I just wanted to be like you because nobody questions you. You have the right to live as you want. You have the choice of colors. You have the choice of life. You're living for yourself. The turning point was in my second year of graduation, where our professor introduced us to chromosomes, genetic disorders, and hormones. So, where I got the idea to go for the internet options, where I searched in internet for hours, spending a lot of time to know what is a transgender and how they are different from a normal human being, why the society discriminates them. After spending a lot of time in the internet, suddenly everything seems to be making sense to me. I realized the women trapped in my body. I realized what I want to be and my life to be for what aim, for what should I work for. I feel really lighter. Something has to be taken from my shoulder, and I feel really calm and quiet for some time. So those nights were really happy for me to sleep. Unfortunately, I could only recognize what a transgender is. I couldn't reveal my identity to the society, to the family, in front of my parents that I wanted to be a transgender. You just consider me as a girl. I couldn't do anything on that time. I decided to come out from my family as my family were not supporting me. I just came out from my family, but I was very anxious and nervous. Who will support me? Who will give me courage to live further? But I decided strongly to give a chance to live myself. That's my life. So I just wanted to live for myself. That was the start of my life. That was the start of a journey to Zara Sheikha. Initially, there were few fear of acceptance and there were few questions. Who will give me a place to have my shelter, for my shelter? Who will give a space? Who will give meal for my needs? Who will give me a job to survive? So there I understood my education is the power. In front of me, I have only one weapon. There is only one tool to struggle. There is one tool to fight against all the questions was my education. To support myself, to being individual, quite independent, I tried to attend many interviews. Unfortunately, the employers couldn't recognize my abilities. They were just looking for my gender. They were just counting on my gender. They were asking me, what is your gender, who you are. So in those days, I couldn't hide myself when I revealed myself in the interviews. I was not confident. That is the time when I decided to quit this life, as I couldn't survive, and as I couldn't satisfy myself for a job and to decide my I had just decided to end this life. At the same time, one of my friend told me that there is an opportunity in UST Global for a transgender, a graduate, a HR profession. So that point of time, I realized this universe heard my problems. Doors are open. I knocked 100 times. So the doors are open for me now. I jumped at it, had a couple lumps of interviews, and that job was mine. Today, I'm perhaps the first transgender HR professional to be employed by the multinational company. That company believes in transforming lives. I was nervous the first days in my company to be an HR executive, but it was for just for few days. All the problems, all the questions disappeared in front of me, and successful 8 months now in UST Global, I'm enjoying the new life of womanhood by successfully undergoing a surgery from Bangalore. Throughout my life, what should I just mention? As you are completing your college, as you are in the stage of learning, education is one of the biggest thing that you can achieve from your life, and you can fight to all of your questions, to all of your problems, unless and until you are not educated. However, few more points I would like to add throughout this conversation. Trans people who express their gender identity from the early stage to the public, they are thrown out from the families. If not cast out from the families, they are shunned inside the households, within the family, and they are not getting any opportunities in the society and social organizations as they're going for gender socializations. They will not consider any of the people who just reveal their identity, and most of them are getting discriminated. So ensure one thing, we have to just show empathy to them. We have to show them courage. We have to give them courage. And this is no reason to look down to them and put yourself over them. We have to show compassion towards them so that they can find the strength to be better instead of just trying to the invisible from the rest of us. Obviously, I'm born as Nishant, a shy introvert. But today, I'm filled with confidence that I can face any challenges in front of me. I can conquer the world definitely. With Kerala taking up more initiatives to bring up all-inclusive state as helping us the transgender community to finally feel oppressed or beaten simply being themselves. More stories like me will definitely should be a source of inspiration for everyone. As part of my journey, there are three insights that I have picked up for you. Never give up until you live your dreams. You have to live your dreams. You should be your rescuer and moderator. Do not let anyone kill your dreams. Don't give a chance to overrule by anyone over your dreams. Second, if rainbow is one color, how boring that would be. If the world is one color, how boring that would be. If all of us, we look together, If we all of us are same, if we do the same thing, if we do, if we eat the same thing, how boring and a dull existence that would be. If diversity can add more color to this universe, why we are not acknowledging it and accepting it before asking the final things? Today, I'm a part of a community-based organization in Kerala, Kerala, and we have started initiatives to bring up all the gender minorities to the mainstream of the society. We have connections with an organization in India, Sati. We have started up legal advices and we have started to bring diversity in the workplace, inclusion in the workplace. We have started many projects for the people who are in the gender minority, and we are working for them for better future and better world to add more colors. I was the one who lucky souls who could find the guts in me and grace to embrace the real in me to create myself. However, the question still remains. How many people out there are so blessed like me to reveal and create their own path? But the bigger question is, what are you doing about it? Thank you so much.